I got a question for you. Are black conservatives more happier people than black Democrats? What's going on? This is DA Bourne. Welcome to Break-In Mediocrity. Like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Now, before I talk any further, I want you to watch this clip. Here we go.
Come here. Here are 3 facts about black Republicans that you might not have known. Number 1, black Republicans are more likely to live in upper income households compared to black Democrats. Number 2, black Republicans on average are younger than black Democrats. 30% of black Republicans are under the age of 30 compared to 17% of black Democrats. And number 3, majority of black Republicans live in the South. That goes for the same for black Democrats. Now that begs the question, if we all grew up in similar environments and go through similar experiences, why do we have such polar opposite political ideologies? Well, that's because black Republicans believe in the individualistic approach to the problems in our lives versus a systemic overhaul that black Democrats tout.
Whew! Now, that brother there put a lot more in that 1-minute clip that we can just easily dissect. And props to him. I'll share his TikTok link at the bottom of the description. Yeah, big ups. I watched that last night. I'm like, man, he dropped so much nuggets. So I want to break it down piece by piece. All right. So look, he said more black conservatives live in the upper income threshold than black Democrats. Why so? Here's what I believe. Okay, the reason for that is that when it comes to black conservatives, we have this feeling that, okay, we don't want to be dependent on the government, right? In order for me to be successful in life, I must not be dependent on them. So in other words, I gotta go and get an education. I gotta go and do whatever education I need to be successful and get a career and get something going, because we want to be successful for our families. We don't want a handout or a paycheck from the government. We want to go out and make our own money. We're not trying to say, oh, this system is holding me back because I'm a black man. This system's holding me back because I'm a black woman. No, we believe that we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength, and we're going to go out there and we're going to be successful and we're going to make it. Just like the locks say, we gonna make it. But we are going to make it on our own with the help of God to get there, right? And then another point he said was that when it comes to younger, there are more younger black conservatives than black Democrats. 30% of black conservatives are under 30 years old, but only 17% of black Democrats are under 30 years old. Why is that? Well, here's my belief on this, okay? And I'm gonna trace back, because I live in Canada, right? And I thank you all for who are subscribing and respecting my views, even though I live in Canada. Here's the thing that goes on up here, right? I'm from a Caribbean background, and in the 70s, Pierre Trudeau was the Prime Minister of Canada, and during his period and during his time, he brought in a lot of Caribbeans, immigrants into the country, and it was more of an influx than it ever had been in this country. And to this day, many of black Canadians, particularly the ones that come from the Caribbean, feel like they are forever loyal to the liberal government because they allowed them to come in this country to live. Therefore, no matter whatever crap that they do from here on out, they're still gonna vote liberal no matter what, right? Black Canadians don't vote conservative. That is a crazy belief that is among many black Canadians today. So, tracing that back to the US, right? Okay, so you got a lot of black Americans who grew up Democrat, and they tell their kids when they're of that age that black people always vote Democrat. So what do? Vote Democrat. However, this is changing now, especially in the advent of social media. People under the age of 30 are like, okay, my parents always vote Democrat, but why? Why should I vote Democrat just because they vote Democrat? And so they do their research. They look at the government. They see what's going on. They see the things that are going on, and then they start thinking for themselves, and they're like, you know what? This Democrat Party isn't everything that my parents think that they are. And I'm starting to see different things that maybe they never seen or they refuse to see because they're loyal to their Democrat Party. And then a lot of them are just like, nah, man, I'm voting conservative. You know, just like you got young black people, let's just like Nina Lauren, I think she's above 30, but anyway, you got a lot of people out there right now. They're like, I'm voting conservative. I'm voting Republican. I'm voting for Trump because what the Democrats are doing, it's not lining up with me. It's not lining up with me. So I believe that is the main reason why you got more black conservatives under the age of 30 than black Democrats, because they are not stuck in a mindset that they have to stick to a particular party. All right? So let's get to the third point he said. He said, and this was unique, because he said 40% of black Democrats live in the South. However, 40% of black conservatives also live in the South. But why differences of opinions when they're living in the same environment? And he's, breaking it down. Okay, black Democrats have a systemic mindset. A lot of them believe they're not successful because it's systemic, because they're still blaming slavery to this day. White people hold us back. White people are in control of this. White people own all this stuff. White people won't let us get to be what we want to be. And they have this mindset that they cannot reach their fullest potential because the white man is holding them back. And therefore, Democrat Party comes up with these programs, welfare programs, social assistance, all these programs that will help, tuition programs, all this stuff that will help the black Americans succeed more. So they're giving out handouts. And this is a way to get the black Americans vote. Give out handouts, offer money, offer more assistance. I have nothing wrong with assistance, right? Because sometimes you're in a particular position and you need that assistance. However, I don't want that assistance for the rest of my life. I only want it for a limited time. Problem is, there's some black Americans, and I'll just say this on a side note. If you're watching this and you're not black, if you're Asian, if you're Indian, if you're white, I want you to watch this video and put it in your perspective in terms of what race you are, what ethnicity you are, and look at it as like this. I don't want this to just be a black video. I'm just saying this because I'm a black man, and I'm just bringing these facts here also based on the video clip that I just showed. Anyway, back to what I'm saying is that they're becoming dependent on handouts. So they have this systemic mindset, and they stick to this systemic mindset. They want reparations. They want handouts. They want assistance. We need to move forward. The Democrat Party offers, we're going to offer this, we're going to offer that, we're going to offer this. And that's how they continue to get Democrat votes. That's how they continue to get the black votes. But here's the thing. The more Democrats offer money, the more taxes go up. Because they have to add tax in order to pay for all the money that they're giving us. All right? So now you got the black conservatives. And many black conservatives, they have a biblical mindset that The reason why I'm not successful, it's not because of slavery. It's not because the white man is holding us back. It's not because of corporate America not wanting black people to succeed. I am not successful because I am not trusting in God to be successful. I am not successful because I am not getting the education and the knowledge that I need to be successful. So they're not blaming, most black conservatives do not blame the government or what's happened in the past on their success. They're blaming themselves. It's an individual mindset. And a lot of black conservatives go by the word of God. They go by these beliefs that saying, hey, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. They're going by the belief of 2 Corinthians 8 verse 9 that says, and God will generously provide all that you need, and after you have everything you need, you'll have plenty left over to share with others. In other words, we have the ability to be successful. God wants us to be rich, and we just have to trust Him to be rich and successful in life. Therefore, I must have an individualistic mindset that I can be successful no matter who is in government, no matter what is around me. I can be successful because God will supply all of my needs and all of my knowledge according to His riches in glory. Individual success. And this is what black conservatives, a lot of black conservatives have that mindset that this is how I'm going. All right? So I just wanted to break it down to you. And overall, based on the title of this video, are black conservatives generally more happy than black Democrats? Yes. Because no matter what the results of the election, we are going to be happy regardless. I don't feel that the same way with black Democrats. Because if you're black and you're voting Democrat, if Trump wins this election, you're going to be grumpier than ever. You're going to be mad because you don't like Trump, and you don't like Project 2025, even though that's not a Trump project. You're going to find reasons to be angry for the next 4 years. Black conservatives, if we lose the election, if Kamala wins, we're not going to sit here. We're going to be disappointed, yes, but we're not going to be grumpy for the next 4 years because we're still going to try to get that paper. We're still going to try to get paid. We're still going to try to provide for our family. We're still going to try to be rich. We're still going to try to be more successful. We're not going to mulk and get mad about it and cancel anybody who doesn't agree with our beliefs. And that's why I believe that black conservatives in general are happier people than black Democrats. And I want to see the comments, because based on the comments, if you're angry with the comments, you're going to be like, I wonder if they're Democrat or conservative based on the anger that's coming through the comments. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Please comment on your beliefs of this. Is this true? Do you believe the stats that clip was saying? Until next time, this is Breaking Mediocrity. Like, share, and subscribe. God bless. I'm out of here. Have a great day.